Today we're reviewing
Pups saved the one-man band! Ugh, wet.
poor old Rocky. But it's good to see him hate being wet again, after a while of it seeming to go forgotten in the main show. And once again, it's good to have the pups in the opening scene.
Wrapping birthday presents is a lot harder than it looks. We can do it, dude. Got it. Huh?
Sweet, silly boys. It's a simple moment, but these little moments together are what we come to see. And Zuma actually rolling with laughter is adorable.
We came to petition the presence of our pelagic pal at Wally's party.
Nice. That's much better than how Alien Grandpa did this gag. Well, propound or propose might have been better than petition, but Pelagic Pal gets the job done all on its own.
Call the PAW Patrol!
I cannot hear you, but perhaps it can wait until after I call the PAW Patrol.
There's a certain charm to this very old-fashioned comedy. Old-fashioned both in the physical comedy and the dialogue. And it's also fine that the way these bass buttons are on the accordion can't be played by Francois, either here or later.
You party animals are safe now.
Just like how this not being technically how these instruments work is just fine for the sake of the gag. We ignore these little facets when the joke comes across just fine.
Francois, Farmer Owl! You're okay!
And you sound amazing.
I think these two making the most of this situation is pretty fun. Also, for the most part, Sky's looking totally acceptable in this segment. The layman might hear three blind mice here, but real ones know what they're playing is clearly three fun pups.
It means... no, wait.
Can't complain about a true classic banana peel slip.
Merci beaucoup, by the way.
You're welcome.
I always like to see politeness and someone saying thank you. In spite of these eldritch horror faces from Captain Turbot, this is a nice, sweet way to wrap up a simple story. We don't always need a dumb villain. From time to time, an animal companion acting out a bit is enough.
From your flippers to your whiskers to the tusks upon your face.
A silly little musical number always gets a plus point.
He'll have to get back to you. He's still practicing Pin the Tusk on the Walrus.
Pin the tusk on the walrus? I honestly had to check if we had yet another Rocky voice actor.
I don't see them, but I'm pretty sure I can hear them.
The credits say Billy Quinn, but I'm really not sure they aren't just late updating them.
Of all the days to have car trouble.
Just call the Paw Patrol? You've called them 100 times for less, and can just practice once they get you back to town. Another thankless task where a writer makes an animator do something that's not really feasible. I feel like a bit more effort could have been made making it seem like a bouncing bugle could push down a gas pedal though. Maybe gets wedged somehow or something else falls on it. Either way, this was a big stretch.
No party's too soon, no pup is too small.
I'm still perfectly happy with Benjamin Sivchevich's casting, but I wonder if he'd recently lost a tooth or something. This looks so much better than this, which at least shows feedback is being heard and should be informative to the stubborn ones who insist there's never been an issue. But this is still in almost every episode and needs sorting out.
Happy birthday, Wally.
Come on, you didn't go get the other pups? Did you actively send Sky home? I know animating a lot of extra characters is time-consuming, but come on. It feels pretty bad that it seems like the rest didn't show up for the birthday.
Paw Patrol, ready for action, riders, sir!
This is all Chase got to do the entire segment. Pups Save the One-Man Band felt kinda sloppy and sidelined the pups, and yet somehow managed not to come across like the writer didn't care. I find Senebo Meyer's scripts hit and miss, but this one had heart, which made it work. It was built on the idea of wanting to do something nice for a friend's birthday and not wanting to disappoint them. That underpinning the formula is what I think made this work. The pups, other than Chase, all also got a sweet moment or two, and music is usually a good bet for lifting the mood. This one managed to cover its flaws with affability. Overall, 7 out of 10. While it didn't have anything super special, this segment had its heart in the right place, didn't treat the pups as interchangeable, kept things light and fun, but had a modicum of an emotional underpinning. But we need more pup focus. Alright, and that's the last segment before we go to Dino Island, which is pretty exciting. Not sure when episode 5 will drop, since after all it wasn't really expected for episodes 2 to 4 to all come out at the same time. I've said it several times already, but I enjoyed this batch quite a bit, and I'm feeling pretty optimistic about Season 13 and 2026 in general for PAW Patrol. Alright, that's all for today though, and I'll see you guys again next time.